All right. What's going on, YouTube? I'm here again with another Monday recap. This time, I'm going to be talking about the Packers' Week 5 win against the Dallas Cowboys, 35-31. Real quick, I didn't make a video about the Bears because it wasn't much to talk about. It wasn't much of a competitive game, so I just didn't really care. Hopefully, next time when we play the Bears, it'll be a lot more competitive game. Anyway, let's get to this game real quick. Let's look at a couple of stats first. Our QB Aaron Rodgers dropped back to pass 29, completed 19 for 221 yards, 3 touchdowns. Aaron Jones with a good game for 19 carries, 125 yards, 1 touchdown. Devontae Adams was the leading receiver with 7 receptions, 66 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Nobody had more than 4 catches. Randall Cobb for only 29 yards. Martellus Bennett had 3 catches for 53. And Jordy only had 2 for one that went for a touchdown and another that he missed on an extra. Well, he could have had another catch in the end zone on a 2-point conversion, but Rodgers overthrew him. But anyway, as far as the Cowboys are concerned, Dak Prescott dropped back to pass 36 times, completed 25 of 251 yards. He made a lot of good passes and throws when on the scrambling away from the pressure. 3 touchdowns and a pick. Ezekiel Elliott, 29 carries, 116 yards. Leading receiver was Jason Witten with 8 receptions for 61 yards. Dez Bryant, 5 catches for 52 and a touchdown. Cole Beasley, 4 catches, 23 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was definitely their red zone weapon. Anyway, as far as the actual game goes, this was a crazy game to say the least. I mean, the Cowboys quickly jumped ahead with a long drive to open up the damn game. The defense made a couple of nice plays with Kevin King and some nice stops with the run. But then, like I said, Dak Prescott was doing a good job creating good plays with his legs scrambling away from the pressure, and that he had that one big throw downfield that set up the Cowboys to take a really quick 7-0 lead. I just really wish the Packers would just stop putting their defense out there first. It puts a lot of pressure on the offense to have to come out and match these guys and match teams who are able to move the ball on us and score points very quickly. The Packers did respond with a nice drive of their own to tie it, but Mason Crosby surprisingly missed the extra point, so it was still only 7-6. After that, it was just all Dallas, man. The offense was only on the field for one time, in the first quarter, and because Dallas was just able to put long scoring drives together that put them up 14-6, and then eventually 21-6 because again the offense eventually started to struggle in the next possession. The defense looked really bad on those drives, man. The D-line wasn't able to get any pressure, and they couldn't get off the field on third down. This became a problem really later on in the game. The Packers' next couple of drives, as I said, stalled, and we weren't able to do much. Next thing you know, we're down 21-6, and I'm just like, don't tell me we're going to get blown out, man. However, the Packers thankfully was able to muster up some points before the half was over, but again, we missed the extra point. So we go into halftime down 21-12. Okay, so at this point it's like, oh my God, the Packers gonna keep doing this every freaking game. So then we come out in the second half, right? Third quarter, and it was all Packers coming out, moving the ball better. The run game was really good. Aaron Jones played really well. He had nice quick bursts through the hole, taking it to the next level. Something that I felt Ty Montgomery was lacking. I hope he and the run game can become a lot more reliable in the long run, man, and not just be just a one game thing. Especially with a guy like Aaron Rodgers, who already doesn't have a good defense, but also no run game to lean on. So he's carrying this team. It is what it is. Every Packers fan knows that. But like I said, the third quarter defense finally was able to make a damn stop and force Dallas to punt for the first and only time. Yeah, you heard me. Again, the defense could not get off the damn field on third and fourth downs. The Cowboys were 58% on third downs and converted on all 3 attempts on fourth down. That is just horrible. Just straight trash play by the defense. Only good thing was they didn't allow them to score any points in third. Full quarter, the Packers were able to eventually put up 20 points. So now, then we finally after, I believe, was it after that? No, we took the lead. Finally, we took the lead to that touchdown to Joey Nelson when he was just wide open after play action. After the Cowboys get the ball back, Demarius Randall will get a pick 6, and who would think this guy would make any type of plays, right? With how bad he is, but I give him credit. He good awareness to see the ball after we got tipped and took it to the house for the end zone, even though he got penalized for taunting. That was the only, but at that point, that was like the only good play by the defense since the Cowboys' first couple of plays of the game. After that, the offense wouldn't see the field until like a minute or so left in the fourth because the Cowboys again put together a long ass drive in the fourth quarter that ate up so much clock, man. Like if the Cowboys had got to be kicking themselves if they had not scored with Des Prescott on that scramble, they could have very well took the time down to maybe like 30 seconds left at bet or so. It was kind of like bad clock management on their part. So they got to be kicking themselves. If they had just not scored so quickly, because they were going to score, man. Our defense was just not stopping them. So they could have probably killed the clock and probably took it down very to the last minute and really only gave the offense no more than like 30 seconds left. But with that being said, they scored, leaving like a minute and a half or so left on the clock. And that was all the time that the offense needed. And Rodgers was able to rally everybody down the field. Just doing it all, man. Making the right throws. We had a nice run by Aaron Jones. Martellus Bennett had a nice catch and run. And then Rodgers picked up that huge third down, scrambling away from the pressure. Give this man a medal. Just give Aaron Rodgers a medal for how much he's carried this team for the last 7 seasons. It is just unbelievable. And then we finally get down there. He hits Devontae Adams for the second time on a second attempt on a fade behind him, and Devontae would catch it, and then that's how the game ends, man. So that last drive was definitely exciting to watch. This whole come playing from behind is kind of starting to annoy me a little bit, because one thing I just don't like is how much the Packers just wait until it's like the Packers just wait to the second half to really want to get things going, man. It's like we need to play like this in all quarters, man. Like I said, we put up 20 points in the fourth. Fuck it, let's put up 20 points in every damn quarter, okay? All right, the Packers need to play like this every quarter, man. They can't be waiting to the second half to want to start getting things going, because eventually that's gonna catch up to you. Eventually you're gonna bump into the wrong team that's gonna put up too many points that you won't be able to dig yourself out of. So the Packers need to fix that up. And of course, still got too many damn problems on the defensive side. As I said, the D-line was really struggling. They could not get any pressure on Des Prescott. We didn't sack him one time. And even we thought we maybe had a sack, he did a great job scrambling away. So those guys have got to play better. They got to do a better job trying to get pressure, because the Cowboys' offensive line really isn't that good. All right, they've been up and down this year. The run defense, however, was good up until late third quarter and the fourth. They actually held Ezekiel Elliott in check for the first half, and the Cowboys' run game just was not there until the last minute. And so that was a nice thing by the defense, especially Blake Martinez. He had a really good game with leading tackles. So I hope that guy continues to play better. Everybody else in defense needs to play better, man. At corner position, safety position, everywhere, man. We cannot be allowing teams to have these long drives, period. I know that, and of course we had some more injuries. I think Kevin King went out with a concussion. Morgan Burnett, I think he went down with a hamstring, so we don't even know if those guys are going to be playing next week. But, yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this game, man. I'm happy with the win. I'm not saying I'm not happy with the win. I enjoyed the comeback. Like I said, coming into the second half, I think we was down 21-12. So at one point it was 21-6. So we gotta be thankful for the team to be able to put it all together and come back the way they did, man. And like I said, the Cowboys have got to be kicking themselves. If they had just held the ball for just a little bit more, they could have very well won that game. And hell, it kind of looked like they almost could have had it on that last second lateral catches. I mean, it looked like Ezekiel Elliott had a nice scene to run up, but for some reason he decided to pass the ball. But it's okay. We get out of there. We got to win. We're 4-1 on top of the division. Lions lost. The Vikings and Bears play tonight, so I guess it'd be more better if the Vikings lose, just to hold on to the lead in the North. But obviously it's both division opponents, so you wish both of them could lose. But it is what it is, man. But that's all I got. I'm out of here. Peace.